If you're a content creator and you know that you need to be putting out more videos in short form, but you just don't have the time to be clipping up those short form edits, then this is the tool for you. In this video, we're going to be talking about Opus Clip, why you should be using it, how to use it, and maybe some of the limitations that it might have and how you can kind of shortcut around those. Gary Vaynerchuk talks a lot about the term a lot. He says that our definition of a lot of content has just been diluted. And so when he says a lot of content, he means like 4, 5, 6, 7 videos. I think I counted the other day on LinkedIn alone. He's posting 6 videos every day, 7 days a week. And so the only way that you can do that without a big team is by implementing some AI tools, automations like Opus Clip. And we're going to talk a little bit about how to use that right now. All right, so if you go to opus.pro, I don't know why they made it that domain, but it works, right? Because it's not Opus Pro, it's Opus Clip, but it's at opus.pro. Anyway, that's besides the point. So sign up for an account. You can sign up for free. The free version gets you a little bit, so you can kind of get a taste for it. You probably are going to want to upgrade, though. So if you just click on My Dashboard after you log in, you'll be able to see the videos that you've already gone through and clipped. But I'm going to click on a new one from my YouTube long form video, copy that, go into Opus Pro, paste it. And then what's going to happen is you're going to be able to decide your caption style, kind of some other clips that you want in here. So I usually just use this karaoke one. I keep it pretty simple. And then you could even decide, if this is a long form video, like maybe a podcast or something like that, you could just say, pull anything that references AI into a clip or something like that. So you could kind of really focus on a specific topic, especially if it's a podcast with somebody else, then you could really just focus on the things you discuss, the things that are going to add value to your audience, and be able to kind of just clip that down here. You can also, on the paid version, add things like AI B-roll or other things like that, but we're not going to get too much into that at the moment. We're just going to click Get Clips in one click. And so all that's going to happen is it's going to take like 10 minutes to actually go through and clip all of these out. And so I'm going to go into one of my previous videos, and you can kind of see what it does. So it automatically clips out based off of the transcript of the video, the highest performing, highest, potential for a viral clip out of that long form video. And so I like that it gives you these scores. So 99, 98, 97, it scores them from highest to lowest. So that way you're not wasting time posting videos that have a very low potential for going viral or adding value to your audience. And just remember, viral, algorithm, all of these other things, they're only based off of whether or not you add value to your viewers. And so if you're trying to add value to somebody else, if you want to hit that algorithm, go viral, those types of things, you need to find ways to add value to the people that are actually watching. And so the best way to do that in Opus Clip is just going with these higher numbers. And so I don't want to just post volume, but it not really make sense for my users. And so I only focus on anything above a score 80. Now, is 80, that's semi-arbitrary. I just don't want to get down into the 70s for now because I'm posting 5 or 6 clips a day. But it kind of gives you maybe a little bit of a safety net to make sure that you're posting as high as possible. Now, you can actually go in and watch these videos, make sure that they're actually adding the value that you want. And then Opus Clip gives you the ability to edit them. And so you could actually click edit and then go in and kind of clip around. If it maybe cut something important out for you, you can kind of look at the transcript that it's doing there and continue to edit it. I usually don't because I'm very busy and I just want to put out good content, but just put it out at a certain volume level. And so I just kind of post them for the most part. Now, I like the scheduling tool inside of Opus Clip. You can just click it here, but you can also come down to the calendar and you can see I've posted for the next 7 days at least 5 or 6 clips every single day, 7 days a week. And so this is kind of how I like to do it right now, is just kind of scheduling them all out in advance. And I'm putting out long form videos, cutting them down. I'll usually get 5 to 10 usable clips out of each long form video, and you can just schedule those out. And so what I like to do is come in here to social accounts. And you can connect your Instagram, your LinkedIn, your LinkedIn personal and your business page. You can connect your Twitter and your long form YouTube. And so I can, in one clip, come down here, click on this plus icon, pick which video I want to pull from. And so say it's this laziness video that I made. You can see which ones have already been scheduled. And so I can pick one that hasn't been scheduled yet. And then I can see this is only a 71 score, so I probably wouldn't post this one. But it kind of gives you a rating on the hook, the flow, the engagement, the trend, things like that. And so you could select this one, and then it automatically selects all of these. But you could say, maybe I don't want to post this one to the YouTube. You just deselect that, and then it's going to write a little caption for each social account here. So that way when it's posting, it's got a little caption, but obviously the video is what matters most. And if you wanted to revise that, like I like mine to be more in a story form. So let's write everything in more of a long form story format. Regenerate all. Then this can be helpful. Now, another thing I've considered doing in these, rewriting them is just having a list of all of my call to action links and being able to just copy those. So my call to action link for LinkedIn, for Instagram, I can track those UTMs, just paste that in here and it would just automatically add those into each one. So that way I can track if somebody books a call with us, where they came from. So these are great ways that you can just kind of come down, select which day that you want to actually post that to, and then click schedule. Now, I'm not going to schedule this one, but you can kind of see how easy it is to schedule out, 8:45 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m. Now, are there best times to post on different platforms? Sure. I'm usually talking to solo founders, content creators that just don't have a team yet, and they just need to be getting content out there. This is a great solution for them. Now, if you're a content team and you want to be using a tool like this, obviously be a little more strategic about what times, what types of videos you're posting on what platforms, how much volume you're posting to each platform, different things like that. There can be a lot of strategy that you can use for that. But I think that it depends on if you have a content team or if you're just kind of a solo content creator, just posting these things or trying to promote your business. But for me, LinkedIn, especially because we're a business to business organization and we're really trying to build up our LinkedIn page of followers so that people are seeing my face constantly. Imagine just organically meeting somebody at a networking event. They follow you on LinkedIn. Now they're never going to forget about you. So 6 months, 9 months, 18 months later, you're going to be the person that they think about when it's time for them to make a decision on who they want to work with. And so I think that volume of content is something that we're really losing is, you think a lot is one follow-up or a lot is one video a week or a lot is 1, 2, 3, as opposed to 6, 12, and 18. And you need to be following up more. Statistically, it takes about 12 points of contact with a customer before they ever decide to make a purchase with you. And that is multi-channel, multifaceted, phone calls, text messages, emails, and social media touch points. And so on content creation, being able to put out a lot of content is really going to help you guys just continue to put your face in front of your customer by adding value. I'm not saying sell, sell, sell. Gary Vaynerchuk says jab, 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 right hook. And so that means give, give value, add value, and then ask for the sale. And so in, my style of content creation, I'm really just trying to add value to everybody that watches my videos or watches my content, help them to succeed themselves, because I know that the people that really are ready for somebody to come alongside them and provide them the AI consulting and custom software development that we do at our company, then you're going to think of us first. And so this is a strategy that I've used with Opus Clip. This is a very short video, just a very brief breakdown on it. But I think if you're trying to put out more content and grow your business, Opus Clip is a great way to do that. Just put up a camera, record a video, throw it into Opus Clip, and it's going to cut out those short form for whatever platform that you want to post to. So hopefully this adds a little bit of value to you and your content creation journey, your sales journey, and the journey of you growing your business. And we make a lot of videos on how to use AI tools to best grow your business. So if you want, you can follow, subscribe, and we'd love to continue to follow this journey along with you.